sold these on our TikTok live show the other day. It was all about home organization, and people went wild for good reason, because these are not your ordinary hangers. These are going to save that space. They're also going to be great for your clothes because they have this great velvet to them that is going to just really help with keeping your clothes organized as well as hanging them well. This is from Cella. It's a 50-pack. It has 125 five-star reviews, $26 for 50 of these. Over 15,000 of them have been sold. This is your, I'm actually going to welcome in Jenkovic again because you know I need help with colors today, it seems. This is, okay, let's go through your black. I can definitely do that one. You always see me whenever I have home solutions or gardening, I'm like, I don't know where to look. Then we've got your classic gray, your glacier gray. There we go. Yep. And last but not least, we have our cream linen on the rack. But on QVC.com, we do have more. We have your green tea, the navy, that's the rose water. And then we are last call in lavender. If you can pick up more than one of these, get one for each family member, assign them a color, and you will know where everyone's hangers go. I stole that from Mary Beth Rowe, but I thought it was genius.
Yes, absolutely. I do love that idea because here's the thing. You're getting 50, which I absolutely love. If you just stop and think about the amount of clothes that you have, trust me, you have more than 50 articles of clothing that are hung in your closet.
Yes.
But what are you using to hang them in your closet? Well, if you keep those iron hangers from the dry cleaners, they sound like a good idea because they come from the dry cleaners. It's never a good idea because then they end up falling, they end up breaking, your clothes fall, and then you're shuffling, where are my clothes? They're on the floor, then they have to be wrinkled again, or excuse me, ironed again because they're wrinkled. It is a mess, a complete disaster. Now we're giving you this slim line profile, less than a 1/4 inch thick. This is what's so great about this. Velvet. The entire thing is made of velvet. So that means it's going to hug your clothes.
Right.
So that when your clothes are on the hangers, you can take them in and out, off and on that hanging bar, and they're going to stay in place. Everything from your spaghetti straps, your dresses, your pants even, because this bar here is your pant bar that holds 2 pounds.
Right.
You would think that if it's thin, then it must be kind of, you know, it's cheap and flimsy, right? This holds 20 pounds.
Wow.
A whole 20-pound weight capacity because we're giving you iron throughout the entire hanger, and then we're beefing it up with even more iron and then the velvet over top of that.
It's really great, and I have to say, I own these, I have them at home, and the miracle, it really works by saving you that space.
Right.
I think sometimes we forget that we have the mixture of hangers in our closet, whether it's the wooden ones, the ones from the dry cleaner.
Yes.
And that ends up really taking up a lot of the space because they're all different shapes and sizes.
Right.
This allows it to be streamlined.
Yeah, and those wooden hangers, they seem like a great idea. Trust me, I did it. I bought into it. I got the wooden hangers.
I did too.
The bar fell to the ground. And it took up so much space because they're literally 4 or 5 times the thickness of this one hanger. So by simply making that swap, I didn't have to have a whole closet renovation, but my closet certainly looked like it went under renovation. Exactly. Yes. Because I was able to get so many more clothes. I like to color coordinate my clothes. I do it by season as well. So it was really nice that it finally made sense in my closet. Because here's the thing, I can't tell you how many camisoles or spaghetti strap dresses that I have. You know, that even those sweaters or the dresses or even, you know, some of the pants that have that extra slim strap in there just to kind of hold it into place. This will hold it even still because you get that dimple on the edge of every single hanger.
It's so incredible. Now you have our white, our cream linen option on the hanger. We have 2 more for you in studio. We have your black and your glacier gray, but on QVC.com, we have a few more colors for you, just so you can pick up one for everyone. You've got your green tea, then you've got your navy, the rose water, and then last call, we have our lavender. $26 for 50 of these. That breaks down to like, I think 50 cents-ish per hanger.
Wow.
And it's 125 5-star reviews for a reason.
Right, right. This, I think, is one of those reasons. Not only does it keep your clothes where they're supposed to stay, you don't
Right.
get that pucker effect on your shoulders because this is 16¼ inches wide. So it gives you that waterfall effect at the edge of that, each of those shoulders. And
Right.
then so you don't have those like, you know, pointy shoulders. Because when you go to your closet in the morning, you really do want to shop your closet.
Yes.
You want it to be ready
Yeah.
to wear, right? Not having to steam it or throw it back in the dryer or, you know, kind of reshape or reform that fabric. And here's the other reason why I think we have so many 5-star reviews. Look at how much space.
That is incredible.
This only takes
That's about
up
the size
minimal
of one of
space.
those wooden hangers.
Yes.
I use. It truly is. I mean, you have how many articles of clothing?
8.
Where 8 articles
4,
of clothing
6, 8.
where truly, I think one of my jackets would have taken up that space.
Yeah, probably. Yes.
Yeah, and the fact that this can also hold up to 20 pounds, this
Yes.
can hold your jackets.
Yes.
It's not something that you are going to think, as you said earlier, is flimsy or is going to fall. This is going to hug onto those clothes so beautifully. It's going to allow them to stay where they are. I bought so many of the wooden hangers, and I've moved so many times over the years that I bought these hangers when I moved here. Do as I say, not as I do, because you always have more clothes than you think you do.
Right.
So if you are going to order one of these today, go ahead and order more than one.
Yeah.
Because it really is something, you're going to get them home. You have other closets or other things you're going to need to hang. You want to have as many of these as possible in your house.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially if it's the lavender.
Yes,
Because
especially if it's
gonna
lavender.
sell
Do
out.
not wait on the lavender. People are loving our lavender. They are also loving the glacier gray, which is right
Oh, it's
here.
super chic.
Then we have our black, which you can never go wrong.
Yeah.
On the rack over here, we have this is our cream option. And then on QVC.com, we have a few more for you. We've got the green tea, the navy, our rose water, and that very popular lavender. $26 for 50 of them. Pick up more than one. Jen, thank you so much.
Thank you. So good to see you.
You're the best. You're
Good
the
to
best.
see you, honey. Bye.
I will see you in a bit.